I give him a book. So inshallah, so in this case, I'm gonna teach him 3-4 letters. At the same time, I'm gonna teach you guys. Is that fair?
Yes, sir.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna separate the table, one from James, for James only special, and one for you guys. All right. So, brother James, we can just be patient a little bit before we go. Because we're gonna only teach you like 3 or 4 letters today, just to have idea. And that is let me show you the page so you know what I'm talking about. So this is we usually, as you know, we start from the right to this way to left. We don't go from the left to right. Okay, we always go. Yeah. So this is the alphabet. Now you don't have pencil with you. No, I'm going to give you a pencil, so you can write here the names of the letters, just in case when you are home and you don't have nobody to help you, you can look on it. And at the same time I'm going to give you my phone, so I can send you the links when the brother is recording it, so you can follow from the beginning. All right. So Sheikh, what is the last thing we learned in the Nuraniya, in your book?
I wasn't here yet.
No, we didn't take last week. I just want to know when we stopped, because the judo brother, he is busy with judo, so I don't think he knows where we stopped. Do you know where we stopped in that book?
Because you gave my book to someone else. You remember?
See, that's cute. What do we stop? I know.
And then it was written everything.
Okay, Sheikh.
We stopped when you put the little.
Okay, what do we stop? Can you show me
This is
your
the
book?
I
page.
can't show you my book.
I think this is where
Actually,
we.
yes, I can. It's right here.
Yes,
Right here.
you
Where
can.
I have right up there.
So this was the homework.
Yeah, that's the homework.
So this was the homework. This wasn't the homework, yes?
No, because I didn't write anything and then I wasn't.
Okay, I got it. All right, now you're good. Yeah, this is the homework too.
Yes, it is.
Oh, mashallah,
Yeah.
tabarak. Yep,
Yeah.
I know where we stop. Same thing. All right.
And he
So
gave me this one. He told me he's going to give me.
I promise I'll give you one. These are your books. You give it to me.
No, I'm just kidding.
Anyway, so we actually were talking about the med. Yes, the letters of med. Yeah. What is the med? What does the med mean in English? Elongation. Yes.
Yeah.
So, for example, we have the 3 symbols we took. This was, what was this? Max? Fatha. This was, and this was Dhamma. So this was A, this was E, and this was U, yes? So we finished this. Now this same symbols what we took, A, E, U, we're gonna make it A, E, U. We call that elongation. How do we call it in Arabic? Med. Because med, this is meme, yes? This is meme. And this is dal. Meme with dal, med. Yes, that's how. So this word med, the word med in Arabic means elongated, make it longer. Meme with fatha, dal with nothing, med. Yes? That's why we took the word med. But because it's good sometimes to learn some terms in Arabic. But this talking about the elongation. So we have 2 types of elongations. 2 types. One is long one. Alif, yes? Waw and ya. These 3 letters you already learned. Alif,
Wow and yeah.
waw,
Yeah.
and ya.
Yeah.
Now, when do I make the alif long? Basically, if before alif, I put, let's say, fatha. I put hamza with fatha. Yes?
Yeah.
This is how we read it. Yes? 2 counts. We got it.
Yeah, we did that.
We did.
That.
Yes,
So
yes.
how do I make the u long?
Another one.
I put the dhamma before. Dhamma I put before u. Now become u. How do I make ya long? Sorry, I'm going to put the hamza here. I put the hamza with kasra, yes? This is e. Now become with the ya, become what? E. We learned it.
Yes.
Now this is one type of the elongation. We have another type of elongation what we call small alif, small waw, and small ya. You remember? Like for example, take the Hamza. Hamza. I'm gonna put Hamza and Fatha. How do we read this? Hamza with Fatha. How do we read it? Short. I want to make it like this one. I don't put the alif. I put little comma, like a small alif. Become yes? Another example, for example, we already know this letter. Max knows it. This is letter ba, yes? Connecting beginning. With fatha ba. I want to make it ba. I just put the small alif. Ba, if I want to make this ba, I put big alif. Ba, ba, yes? And I can go to the other letters. So this small alif or small comma, this is like a big alif. The sound is 2 count. All the time goes on top of the letter. You have the letter. Now, keep in mind, this small alif never comes like this by itself. I have to put before the harakat. I have to put before fatha. I have to put what? Fatha. Now become ba. Same thing with this. Which one is this, Sheikh Max? Ba with fatha. Ba. Even this big alif has fatha before, small alif has fatha before. So this is both considered elongation. But the name is full alif, small alif, the name is mad. Same thing with the u. Hamza with dhamma is u. If I put small one, not big, small, this is also u. Yes? U. But you see, the one should be in the bottom. The small one is in the bottom.
Wait, isn't it elongated? Ooh, instead of ooh.
No, now is u.
Okay.
Now is u with the small one. Just like, for example, if I put right here, let's say with the ba with the, this is what? Boo. Yes?
Yeah.
This can be boo, and this can be also with a small one, boo. And I explained to you last class why they put the small one and why they put big one. You remember why?
I don't.
Yeah.
What?
Because this letter, boo like this, was written in the front of the Prophet. This ad u, this u wasn't written, but was pronounced as a u. For example, you guys know this letter. This letter is this?
Dal.
Dal. With fatha, dal, yes? With alif,
Da.
da. Which letter is this, Sheikh?
Wow.
Wow. With dhamma is
Woo.
woo. Yes? Woo. Woo.
Woo.
Wow, woo. Woo. If I put the small da woo, if I put small wow here, da woo, yes? And then is the dal here with the u. Now if I take this, da wudu, that's how we're supposed to read it. Da wudu. But the name is pronounced, the name of Dawood in Arabic pronounced Dawood. Dawood. The David is pronounced Dawood. It's written like this because it's the Hebrew name from the Israelite name. It's written like this, but it's put here a little waw. I cannot put here big waw. I cannot put like this. So I can make, because this waw wasn't written in front of the Prophet. So I put little symbol, little waw here to tell you, because you read it Dawood, but it's not written with a big waw. It's written only with one waw, not with two, with one. So the scholars, they put the small symbol because sometimes we have words in Quran. It's written with a voice, but it's not. It's pronounced with a voice, but it's not written with a letter. You understand? So because the non-Arabs, they entered to Islam, and he didn't know how to read this word because it's not Arab. So the scholars, they put the little symbol. If they put big wav, we say no, you cannot put big wav, because big wav is a letter itself, and that letter must be preserved in original script of the Prophet Muhammad. It's not there, we're not going to put it. We cannot. But you can put the little symbol, like you put the fatha or dhamma, to be able, me and Max, to read it correctly, because we are not Arab. You got it? That's why. But if you see the real wav like this, then this wav has to be written anywhere you write this word, because was in the front of the Prophet. As I told you, the preservation was done in the pronunciation, in recitation, and also in writing. The Quran is not only preserved in recitation. Capish? So okay, we leave that in the side. If I wanna pay attention to kasra, this is a E. This is what? E. If I want to make this E longer, E, I do not put this ya, because this is the original ya.
Wow.
I put the small ya, which is in different shape. This is called ya saghira. Different what? Different shape. If you see this in Quran in this shape, this is just like this one. But it's called small ya. Ya saghira. So we have alif saghira, we have wav saghira, ya saghira. In English, small alif, small wav, small ya. So the small ya is not like this. It's not like this. Small ya. Like this one. No. Like this is a big ya. If you want to make small, I make it like this. Or without that. Like this, without that, or without that. This is it. As you're going to see an example here, look at the examples. Who can see it? Right here. You see we have ba with alif saghira. Ba, yes. Ta, yes. Tha, yes. Ja, yes. Ha, kha, dha, ra, sa, sha, sa, da, ta, dha, a, fa, qa, la, ma, na, ha, wa, a, hamza, yes? Ya.
Yeah.
Look now.
E.
We have ya, we can, is E. You see the other ya? Small, like this one.
Wait, it's E or Ye?
This one.
E.
No, it's
ye.
ye, because
Yeah,
kasra
yeah,
and this.
yeah,
Ye.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, look at this.
Who?
He. Very good.
Who.
Who. You see the one, small one?
Who.
Who. And this is
Su.
su. You see? So when you see the shapes in here, this is E. Look which kind of ya we have here. He. Look which kind of ya we have here. Who. Look what we have here. Who. Who. So this is the difference. This is what? This is the short mad or small mad. How many letters of small mad we have?
3.
We have small alif, small waw, and small
Yeah.
ya. Mad of the full letters is alif, big waw, and big ya. Alright, we got it. Let's go to the, look at here, for example, like the learned ones. The learned one. We have a dal with fatha, dal. I have a small alif become the, 2 count. The, now we have lam with kasra, li. Dhali. Kaf with fatha, ka. Dhalika. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه ذلك. I messed up anything? Good. Alhamdulillah. Mim with fatha is what?
Ma.
Ma, no ma. Ma.
Malika.
Small alif, ma. Now I cannot put big alif here because this wasn't, that's how it was written in the front of the Prophet. How many letters were written? 1, 2, 3. This is symbols. But it was 3 letters. The gist of the word I cannot change it. So I put little alif because it was written like this but pronounced with an elongation. Maliki. Yes? Lika. Liki. So you learn it almost. I'm there. I'm gonna ask you, don't forget. I'm just Alright. Now look. B. Ba with kasra is B. Ha with kasra, he. If it wasn't have for this small ya, was going to be bihi. But this ya make this last he to become bihi, bihi longer. Ha with dhamma is hu. Dal with fatha, da, hu da. If it wasn't for this, you see this is not ya anymore. Because ya has to have two dal. This together is alif, ah. You see, this together is ah.
What if it had two dots on it?
It become ya, then become ya. Then I have to read ya with alif, ya. You know, if I read ya with alif, then I have to have another fatha here. You see it? I have to have another fatha. Oh, mashallah. Come in, come on in. Don't hide, come in here.
We see your show.
Yes. Have a seat there and put the thing here. What do you mean you gotta go, Sheikh? Is your class?
Class. So. Estou a ver Ariane, entendeu? Estou.
Kyo Sharian, Ayo Sharian. Why so hard, Sheikh? You took all the information? Oh, let me see, live. Why, did you check it, Sheikh?
Huh?
Did you check it? Okay. What this mean, this WhatsApp in front of me? No, this WhatsApp, what's it? I can go around the picture. You just put sticker, Habibi? Yeah, delete it. Do I have any other WhatsApp? Won't you back here for no? Did you pause it, Chief? You cannot? It's okay. I think it should be good. Should be good. Yeah, it's good. So where is it? How do I change it? This is me, yeah? This is self. Okay, the other one is should be here, yeah? This is good. Sats convert. No, okay. You guys didn't understand it.
No. You need a new phone, haircut, this is the man, right? I love you.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a business card to them. Everybody has phones, so don't worry.
I will shave everybody. Make them zero.
I mean, you shave in what? In the hair or you shave them when they bring the phone?
And any aspect.
Now that what you say. So let's continue. So
Everything.
So same thing with this one here. We have Ain with Fatha, Lam with Fatha, A, La. Now this is Lam with Fatha. We have the Alif. You see the Ya with Alif. This one like this, Sheikh. If you see it in Quran, one Ya like this with no dot, and the Alif. This is all this is like this. One Alif. But that's how it was written. All right. So we have here. Ala, not ala, ala, because fatha, long. Ala, look here. Ya with fatha, ya, ra with fatha, ya, ra, ha with dhamma, and then the small mad. Wow. Yarahu, yes, yarahu. Read it, Sheikh. Jan, yes, very good. Sirajan, you got it. Sheikh, you. The time is on. Kitaban. You see that? Ta with fatha alif. Kitaban.
Mahadan. Mihadan.
No, Habibi. What about the alif? Is crying over there. Mihadan is different than mihadan.
Okay, so the alif is for the ha for the
alif is for the fatha. Always the alif is after. So become mihadan.
No, but what I'm saying, the alif is for the for how, right?
For the ha, yes, all this for together. This one here. Who can read this?
Salam.
MashaAllah, you can see from there. I cannot see it from here. Salamun, very good. Sheikh. No, forget two dots on the top. If it's in the bottom, should be ya. If it's on top, is two on top. Two on top. Two on top is ta.
Turaban.
That's it. You got it. Huh?
متاعا.
No, read it in Arabic, not in Russian, Habibi. متاعا.
متاعا.
Yes. MashaAllah. Sheikh, you see the one we were just talking. Read it, Sheikh.
Daudun.
Da is alif, mad. This is long mad, yes? Da with alif. Woo. You see this dhamma? Dawudu. That is the name of Dawood. Dawudu. Yes?
Daudu.
Huh?
What is that?
You wanna try
What is
this?
that first alphabet?
You see Ain with kasra.
Okay.
Dha.
Izaman.
Idhaman. Yes? Idha. We have to make alif here, man. Idhaman.
Why
Idhaman.
is there an alif next to it? Like, why doesn't it just end with the M?
Now this is a tanween. Fatha is always written in Arabic language with alif. Tanween with a fatha. We have tanween with the fatha, we have tanween with the kasra, and we have tanween with the dhamma. You remember? We have a like this. Fatha. This is ban. I have a kasra. This is bin. And I have a dhamma. This is bun. Yes?
Could you just write it without?
No, you cannot. This one in Arabic language, tanween fatha is always written with alif
Okay.
in the letters, except in a hamza. Hamza, because hamza doesn't connect, is written by itself. It's Arabic grammar, that's how it's written. Why is it written like this? Because when we stop in Arabic language, we turn this to mad. We read it when we stop, we stop with the a. For example, here in Quran, you see this? Aydaman. If I stop in Quran, how do I stop? Aydama. Aydama. If I stop, the tanween is dropped. Aydama. That's why alif is there. So if I take this fatha, now you have fatha with alif, they become a. So don't confuse the brothers. You understand? So that's why all the tanween fatha is only tanween fatha written with the alif. But kasra, bin, no alif. Bun, no alif. So all the time you will see it in the Quran, alif, or only for tanween fatha. When we stop, khashi'atan. Khashi'atan. You got it? You see the ta here? Because this is the ta, which is closed ta. Closed ta, you see circle, it's not open ta. The tanween here is written but without alif, because alif you cannot connect it, ta doesn't connect. So you have to put the tanween fatha by itself on top. Only in this ta and in a hamza. We just mentioned hamza. And that's this circle ta, closed ta, what we call female ta, because it's put only in the female names. Fatima, Aisha, Khadija, Amina, with the ta. Alright. Next. Zulumatin. You see? Zulumatin. Thamaniyatun. Look at here. This is lam. This is lam because it's connected with alif. Li. Then you have alif with a hamza and kasra. Li. Then we have a ya here. So did this e become long? Li. Then we have a lam with fatha and alif, small alif. Li'ilafi. Li'ilafi Quraysh. Yes, Surah Al-Quraysh. Wari. Salatihi. Look. Wa with fatha. Ra with kasra. Wari. Sin with fatha. Sa. And alif saghira. Sa. Lam with fatha. La. With alif saghira. La. Ri. Wari. Sa. La. Ta with kasra is ti. Wari. Sa. La. Ti. Ha with kasra is he. Wari. Sa. La. Ti. He. But the ya saghira make this he long. Wari. Sa. La. Ti. He. Warisalatihi. Very good. Ma, mim with fatha, wa with fatha, alif. This is a big alif, which is mad also. Mawa, zi, ya with kasran, za with kasran ya. Mawa, zi, noon with dhamma. Mawa, zi, nu. Ha with dhamma. Mawa, zi, nuhu. But we have a small waw. Make it longer. Mawazinuhu. mawazinuhu. So you have to be careful when you read this. Yeah, we have here the long alif. That this man. So we have two types. One is a full letter, one is a small letter. Look carefully here. We have you see Hamza with fatha alif. Alif to make this fatha long. Yes?
Yes.
Easy, yes? I fall asleep.
Yes.
I know. So you want me to wait for a bit? Or we stop?
No, I'm just tired because
I know, Sheikh. So we have wa with e. You see? Look. Ba, bu, bi, ta, tu, ti, sa, su, si, ha, hu, hi, kha, khu, khi, ra, ru, ri, ta, pu, ti, wa, lu, li, a, u, i, because this is the middle of the throat, yes? So this is easy to go, yes? For example, fa, fu, fi, ka, ku, ki, la, no la, la, light, lam, we don't have la in Arabic language. La, lu, li, ma, mu, mi, na, nu, ni, ha, hu, hi, from the bottom. Ha, hu, hi, yes? Wa, wu, wi, ba, bu, bi. Easy. Easy? Very good. Alright. So now, if you guys don't mind, alright. So, why don't I stay here? Alright. So this is for James. The alphabet letter. How many letters we have, Sheikh, in alphabet? Who is the teacher?
29.
29 letters. That's what you have to keep in your mind. We have 29 letters, which is easy, but those 29, when you break it down in middle and the end, become a lot. But original, the letters are 29. They be written from right to left, not from left to right. That is the key, yes? From right to left. Some of the letters have a dot on it, as you see. Some of them don't have a dot. Some of them have one dot in the top, some have one dot in the bottom, some have two dots, some have three dots. There is no more than three dots. That is the key. So the dot is the one who determines the letter which sound makes. The dot. Because you will see the shape is triple. One shape, two shape, all triples. You see? These triples. Twins. What makes this letter different is what? The dots. One dot in the bottom, two dots on the top, three dots on the top. So that's what you have to keep in your mind, okay? So you look in the letters and you pay attention how you pronounce it. Very good. So, Arabic letters, Sheikh, they have a shape, they have a name, and they have a sound. When I see that shape, so this is the shapes. When it's connected, different shape. When it's in the middle, different shape. When it's in the end by itself, different shape. When it's connected, different shape. And has a sound. The sound of the ba is ab, by closing the lips. Ab, this is the sound. Ab, not ba. Ba is not the sound of the ba, it's the sound of fatha. Of a, ba. That's b, is not the sound of the ba. The sound of the ba is by closing the lips. Where the ba is coming from the lips. Ab, ab, ab. This is the sound of the ba. Ab. The sound of the sin. Sin is the name. Sin is the name. The sound is s, not sa. Sa is the sound of fatha. Si is the sound of e, of kasra. Su, because that is the last thing you hear. The sound of the letter should be the last thing you hear. What do I hear the last thing? S. This is the sound. By saying this S, you determine which part, how this letter, heavy or light or strength or softy. Because Arabic letters, they are heavy and they are light, and they are strength and they are softy. What do you mean by strength? Which means the sound doesn't go. Look, ab, I cannot go with the sound. Soon I close the lips over. But when I say S, I can go as much as I have air in my lungs. So this is soft. I can drag it. This is strength. Up is closed. That's how we're going to learn those stuff when we come to the reading of the Quran. You have to know that. Because when you see when I was reading with the brother say, وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْبُرُوجِ, I was making j. Because the jinn is strength letter. So if I say وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْبُرُوجِ, buruj is not full. I want to see how the letter is complete. Buruj. Now I know it's jinn with this Yes, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. I close the tongue to the dal, but it's not full dal because I didn't finish it with the echo sound. Ahad. Ahad. Now you see the dal is full. That's how Arabic language works. Easy, huh? The Arabic letter is not, there is no capital or small letters. Just like the Aramaic. Just like in Hebrew. Just like in Greek. That's why when I put the big J, God? Which letter is that?
Yeah.
G,
Capital G.
You will see in the Bible they put, when they come to God about Jesus, they put capital G. When you come to Moses, you are God, they put small g. When you get this, there is no capital and small in Hebrew language, neither in Greek. To program, because when I talk about Jesus, it means big God. When I talk about Moses, it means small God. So that's how they play. You see, they say all the time, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Christ is Messiah. You know how many Messiahs you have in the Bible? They never translate Messiah. No. They do not translate Christ. Because it's supposed to be translated, Messiah is supposed to be Christ. Only Jesus, they put Jesus Christ. The rest, they put Messiah. Anointed. Yes, or stop? No, it's 4 more minutes, Sheikh. 4 more minutes, I can teach him 3 letters. So, you can go, alright? So, there is Arabic letter, something called short form and something called full form. You will see. Short form is when it's connected. Full form when it's by itself. Alright? So the first letter we learn, what you have in your book, this is Alif. This letter we call what? Alif. What we just learned today, Alif. This is the first letter. Alif. Look how I say Alif. This is the name. Alif. Not Alif. Alif is lam is heavy. No, Alif. That's it. He's from Italy, so he can pronounce it correctly. So this is the first letter is Alif. Alright? Sheikh Max, you can go.
Alright,
Good to see you, buddy.
So this is Alif. Alright? The other letter what you have here next to it, this is called Hamza. That is the name. Hamza is a small letter like this. Like a C with a line. Alif, Hamza. This is Alif. And this is Hamza. Hamza. Okay? Hamza. The names. When these 2 letters, when they are separate, like this, especially this, you read it as a name, Alif. But usually the Hamza could be on top of the Alif, could be in the bottom, because it's small letter. We can put it here, or we can put it here, or it can be by itself. Because Hamza is so small letter, so usually it goes on top and the bottom, or stays by itself. So you don't have to worry about that now. So Alif, the shape of the Alif. What it says Alif only connects from the right. Only connects from the right. Only from this side. Alif in beginning doesn't connect. It's just straight stick. Middle, if it has a letter here, connects. As you see. In the end, connects from the right. By itself like this. So do not have a short form. This is, you see, all of them is the same. Alif, Alif, Alif. And holds the Hamza, as I told you. You take it the bottom or the top. Hold the Hamza. Keep that in your mind for now. So if I tell you where's the Alif, this is the Alif. This is the shape of the Alif. In beginning, in the middle, in the end connected, in the end by itself. Very easy. Where's the Alif here? You see? Second letter is not connected because the Waf doesn't connect. Alif in beginning, the Lam, this is the Alif. See? This is Alif, this is Alif, this is Alif, it's connected here. This is Alif, this is Alif. So this is all Alif. Here, Alif. Oop. Sorry, where is the alif here? This is the alif. The lam, alif is right here. This is the alif. This is the alif. This is the alif. This is the alif. This is connected with the lam. This is the shape of alif. So you have to know the lam and alif is like this. Lam and alif. Lam and alif. Here is the nun connected with alif. So the alif is connected only from the right and doesn't connect from the left. Easy? So we're gonna stop right here. This is the hamza, where we just took 2 letters. The hamza, if you don't mind, if you want, you can take these pictures. If you or you want to start from beginning?
No, that's fine. I got that.
Okay, you got this one? All right.
We can also send you the links, you know, some
This
of the
is the
stuff
first
that he
letter.
talked
You
about,
have
so you
this?
can watch it.
Yes.
You have this? Let me go to the next one. Yeah, take this picture and we're gonna talk about this next class. But listen, Saturday we'll have this class. Now I know you came today, mashallah, I don't know what time you came. You came very early. But Saturday, I don't mind you come early and sit and listen. But usually the class starts 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So you come here, so I'm gonna separate it. One gonna go with the brothers, they're gonna carry on. I don't wanna stop them back. And in end, because you need in the beginning to take it easy, we're gonna go 1 letter, 2 letters, 3 letters, depends how much homework you do. So after the prayer, I want you to write your number here,
I needed to, if you could do it, please.
if you don't mind. So I can send you the stuff. Write it right here, brother. I give you the pencil, I think. You just write your name and the number. I'm gonna put it in my phone, and then we're gonna send it to you, inshallah. The whole like I think there are like 9 lessons so
Yes,
far.
yes.
So you can look on it. Same class. And then next week, if you have any questions, let me give you my business card. You're gonna come with us to pray, yes? Yes. You then have to hear.
They converted to sound just about more.
But anyway, I'm gonna text you, since I have your number, I'm gonna text you, so you know it's Sheikh Sait. Alright, James?
Okay.
Alright, Brother Wahid, you can take him
I
in
will.
the prayer with you. I'm
Yes.
gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go renew my wudu.